We've been living aboard our narrowboat for almost 4 years now. And there are some places that just feel perfect the moment you moor up. We travel with our 2 Westie boat dogs. There's our old boy Hamish, he's 16 now, and there's Poppy on the bench next to Pete. She's 5.
Right,
What are you doing today?
I'm fixing a puncture. Well, I'm actually replacing the tyres. So I've had, it must be half a dozen punctures on this since we got it. And the problem is, the tyres are quite thin, although they're chunky, they're quite thin. So I've got some heavy duty tyres to go on it and some heavy duty inner tubes. So we shouldn't keep getting punctures. You can see that's flat.
We kept our car and used the electric bike to ride back down the towpath to pick it up and find a new parking space near the boat.
Well, I got the old tyre off. See how thin and pliable it is.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to go on, which is actually.
Oh wow, you can't even push it, can you?
Tyre. Yeah, so.
That's like totally different.
Yeah, so it's going to be much more up to the job. And I'm going to put some thicker inner tubes in as well. So, yeah. I need you again.
Was that as easy as you thought it would be?
No, it wasn't. There was quite a lot of swearing involved.
Yeah, some very bad words that I didn't film.
No. But anyway, it's done. So, look, brilliant. I've got these like proper motorbike tyres, look. Knobbly tyres, thick walls. And I've got thick inner tubes on it. And
no more punctures?
Hopefully no more punches. I've got some slime to put in the tyres, which is my final thing to do.
What does that do?
It just seals up the tyres if you get a puncture, which we won't, but it's like belt and braces. So I'll take it for a little ride, just see how it is really.
Okay, good luck.
Alright, no funny music.
No. Where are you going? Come back. Show everybody how obedient you are, Pop.
Ah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Go, go. Oh, she's listening. Good girl. See, you can listen sometimes, can't you? Go on then. Good girl. We really fell in love with this spot, close to Leek on the Caldon Canal. Everything about it was just perfect. The stunning views, the walks, and the beautiful peace and quiet, with the odd passing walkers and dogs. But life on a narrowboat is by nature nomadic, Eventually, it's time to untie the ropes, start the engine and move on. It's always hard leaving somewhere that you've grown to love, but the adventure continues. We're in book 4 of the Nicholson's guides. These are the map books we use to navigate while we're cruising. And in this episode we're leaving our mooring close to Leek and going back down the Leek Branch of the Caldon Canal, across the Hazelhurst aqueduct to the Park Lane services at Endon. You can see the reverse of this trip in full on the previous episode. Then we'll be turning round and heading up the Froghall Branch of the Caldon Canal to Cheddleton. So we've just come under Bridge 1 of the Leek Branch and we are going to go for water at the facilities rather than do the real sharp turn. This is the sharp turn that we would be doing right under there if we were going straight up the Froghall Branch. You can see where the canal forks circled on the map. That's like a full 180, isn't it? Yeah, a really tight 180.
Very tight.
Do you not want to attempt that?
I could do that.
Yeah, I'll try it. So we are heading down to the services and then we're going to go to the winding hole, turn around and then come back on ourselves again to go up the Froghall Branch. You can see the symbol for the services, the little house circled in red there on the map, and the winding hole marked with a U circled in green. That's a wider part of the canal where you can turn your boat around. And here we are back at the services at Park Lane in Endon. Hamish is helping as usual, right at your feet.
Here we go, cracked it.
So we're just approaching where the two branches fork off. And we're going to be taking the left fork this time towards Froghall, and there's a lock right there under the bridge. Looks like it's set in our favour, so I'm just going to open the gate. When a lock's set in your favour, it means it doesn't need emptying or filling before you can use it. And you can just open the gate and let the boat in. Then once the boat is in the lock, you can close the gate again. Okay. I check that Pete's ready for me to go ahead and use my windlass to open the paddles on the gate to let the water out. And once the level of the water is equal on both sides of the gate, you can push them open. I use the windlass again to wind the paddles back down. Climb very unglamorously over the lock gate to do the other side. Pete drives the boat out of the lock. You get a shower. Look at all those leaks coming out of the walls. Wow. Then once the boat's clear, I can close the gates. This is the second lock that they were working on last week when we came down to see how they were doing. It looks a little bit different to last week. It's got new lock gates on. We'll be able to see those in a minute. As part of the Canal and River Trust Winter Works programme, new lock gates were installed at the middle lock at Hazelhurst, and we'd been waiting for the lock to reopen. There's the shiny new lock gates that they installed last week. These mechanisms are not hard to turn at all, but it takes a lot of revolutions. The lock's done now, and we're just going to look for somewhere to moor up for the evening. We're just coming up to the aqueduct now. This is the aqueduct that we moored just after on the Leek Branch, and we're now going under the Leek Branch on the Froghall Branch. The Hazelhurst aqueduct is one of only 6 places on the network where 2 waterways cross each other. In the last episode we came up the Leek Branch and across the top of the aqueduct, crossing the Froghall Branch below, and moored up looking down over the Hollybush Inn. This time we'll be going under the Hazelhurst aqueduct, on the Froghall Branch, hoping to find a mooring outside the Hollybush. This is the Hazelhurst aqueduct, built in 1841. The steps that we went up, and we were moored just at the top of those steps there. So we're just gonna go round this corner and hope that there's a mooring space free round there.
Chilly when you get out of the sun, isn't it?
It is. Okay, boy. Nearly there. Oh look, there's a phone box up there.
Go there, or should we go past it and round the bend? We don't know if there's any arm pillar, do we?
Let's just stay here the night. It doesn't always happen like this, but the mooring gods must have been looking down on us, and there was a mooring spot free right outside the pub. Another new view and a new patch of towpath to call our own garden for a little while. Totally different from our last mooring spot, but just as beautiful in its own way, with a lovely pub right on our doorstep. Ready to go, Pop? It's a lovely day for a cruise, isn't it? Just a little bit of gardening before we leave, repotting a plant.
Yeah. There we go, look.
Good as new. Just taking down the big chimney, switching it out for the short one, so we don't get stuck under any bridges. And just like that, it's time to move again. Ready, Pop? I think Hamish has gone back to sleep. Yeah, there he is. Sunbathing with the sun coming through the porthole. We'll just leave him.
Bow's come back in again now. Push the bow out, now it's gone back in.
Do you want me to go and push it?
No, I'll overuse my bow thruster.
You go for it with your bow thruster.
Just don't care me.
Lovely mooring there, right by the Hollybush pub.
Good pub with good food as well, wasn't it?
What did you have? These
Steak and kidney pie.
steak and ale.
Steak and ale pie, yes.
Yeah, that was good, wasn't
Last
it?
week it was amazing, yeah. Really good. It's tight.
That's lovely, isn't it? Where are we heading today?
We're heading to Cheddleton.
It's not very far, is it?
No, in search of a mill and a steam railway.
Flint Mill and a steam railway, yeah.
I think the Flint Mill's further. Oh no, the Flint Mill's there, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. There's another mill further down, I think.
Okay.
I might be wrong.
So it's not very far, is it?
No, a couple of miles.
Okay, so
Yeah.
an hour or so, if that. Bark, here we go.
Good job, well done.
Girl for not barking. Is that a toilet there, Pete?
Or a toilet or a tool store for some groundsman. It's got a little lock on it. It's a TARDIS.
TARDIS, yeah. zoom in, you can see the other canal, the other branch of the canal. That's the branch that we just came from that goes up to Leek. That's running parallel with this one at the moment. We were told this was a really pretty canal and they were not wrong. Just had a little bit of a bump coming through this bridge. It's really shallow and steering's affected big time, so we've knocked our front fender off, so Pete's going to pull the boat in and reattach it. We've got stuck over there on a, like it's all silted up at the edges. We couldn't steer. At least the fender did its job.
Do have a spare shackle.
Did it come off completely?
No, yeah, it's ripped the wait, let me think what it's called. Those things we bought the other day.
The hooky thing?
No, it's called it's got 2 bolts and a thing, and you wind it round and they turnbuckle.
See, turnbuckle, I knew it.
I do have a spare turnbuckle, so that'll be going on later.
But at least the fender did its job.
It did, yes, it did. They could do with dredging the canal though, so we've got some steering, that'd be much better.
But they were dredging at the bottom end, weren't they, by Stoke? We saw them. Was that on this canal? I can't remember.
That was on the
Is that the Trent and Mersey? Okay. Yeah. Everything blurs into wood, the same thing. Up? Any squirrels? Can you see any?
Well, you haven't seen a squirrel for days, have you? I've not seen one for ages.
Of fishing pontoons along here. No, some of them look a bit rickety. Imagine it with all the leaves out and everything.
Okay, so I think we've got a bridge coming up, and then we're on the outskirts of Cheddleton, so we should start to see the flint mill very soon.
Is that the mill just there ahead of us?
Yes.
It's a lovely looking boat. Look at that fantastic light on the front. Steering hard again.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
What's that? Thanks. Sorry? Some concrete on that far corner over there.
That man was just warning us that there was a big chunk of concrete under the water as a warning sign. This is all new water for us. Right beside the Caldon Canal is Cheddleton Flint Mill. This site has been home to milling for centuries, but the buildings you see today mainly date back to the 18th and 19th centuries. They process flint, a key ingredient in pottery production. Oh yes, that yellow sign, underwater obstruction, keep to centre. Flint was brought here by boat, unloaded by hand, and then roasted in kilns to make it brittle. The crushed flint was ground down in water-powered pan mills until it was fine enough to be used in ceramics. Oh, there's the big chunk of concrete there that he's talking about. It's all collapsed into the canal, hasn't it? Stoke-on-Trent's famous pottery industry relied on this process. Ground flint made pottery stronger, whiter and more durable. Cheddleton is now one of the last remaining working examples of a flint mill in the country, with the original machinery, millstones and even the water wheels still in place. What happened?
The area on the thing here.
Really low over there.
gates and stuff for like things for controlling livestock.
Did you Google that?
No, it said it on one of the vans parked in the yard.
Oh, okay. Cow equipment.
Bateman it's called.
Bateman cow equipment.
That's it. A lot of inventory there.
All sorts of troughs and gates and everything.
Things for steering cows through small spaces, I'm sure.
This is one of the ginger hire boats based out of Stone. They're all called something ginger. They've got that distinct green colour. Do you think they're in use, those old train carriages?
Yeah.
Is that what goes on the steam railway?
Yeah.
Okay. Join us next time as we search for our next perfect mooring, with another new view and another garden to explore. Thank you so much to all of our channel members for joining the One Day More crew. Click the button below or the link in the description to find out more. And thanks also to everyone that supports our channel through Buy Me a Coffee and YouTube Super Thanks. And as always, thank you to all of our viewers. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up and give us a like. And leave us a comment and tell us what you thought. And if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button and join us on our travels. It's totally free and helps our channel grow.
I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive. And the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you